get started with the intro in tonight's video, make sure you guys understand that today is, in fact, a double upload day. So, if you have not seen the video I uploaded earlier today, make sure to check out my channel. On my channel page where I upload all my videos, there should be another video up there today because today was, in fact, a double upload day. So, check out that Star Wars Battlefront 2 video if you're interested. If not, then let's jump right into tonight's rebuild video. Hello, everyone. It's ASMballeR here, and today, I'm back with another video. And in today's video, as you can see, we are going to be talking about the Detroit Pistons. Yes, Detroit basketball, as Isaiah Thomas would say. And you read the title, and in my opinion, this is arguably the hardest rebuild to do in 2K. Definitely not going to be fun to do. I've done a lot of rebuilds that are sort of like retoolings or sort of easy because they have good players or good young players. I'm not saying Detroit doesn't. I mean, they do have, Jimmy Grant, Killian Hayes. They have some pieces. They're not completely lost, but in my opinion, they're not in the greatest spots for NBA teams. But in this video, we're going to do a little bit of a rebuild for the Detroit Pistons. Now, obviously, for the Detroit Pistons, there's some big things that they need to get rid of first. Well, to do first, and that is obviously to get rid of Blake Griffin. Also, the long-term contract of Mason Plumlee is also something that's pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. Right here, you can see me making him a power forward, but as you guys will see, I get some very interesting trade offers when I make a Mason Plumlee a power forward. Like right off the rip, I get Lauri Markkanen as a trade offer. So I realize this is probably a little bit too overpowered. I'm not gonna lie. So you guys will see I switch him back to center, but we are going to be rebuilding the Detroit Pistons. It's going to be a 3-year rebuild. So make sure you guys lock in, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what other teams you guys want me to rebuild. Please. I always need recommendations for content. You guys are the best at that. So thank you guys so much for all of your support and help. But here is a more realistic trade. It's a trade for Dunn, which, in my opinion, would be a nice backup piece to the team. Because obviously right now, at least in the game, they have DeLon Wright starting. And then in real life, I know Desmond Jr. maybe has been starting. Yeah, I think he started like one game. That's all I can remember. And he had one really sick looking dunk. But so far, I think just getting the big contract out of here from Mason Plumlee will be good. And picking up a nice sort of maybe future bench piece for us will be very nice as well. And finally, the sort of big time show for the video is the trade of Blake Griffin. Right here we get a pretty nice trade for the Knicks, but not a very realistic trade. I don't think any trade is very realistic for Blake Griffin. In my opinion, I don't know who's really going to take him in his big contract like that, so that's why I'm adding in a first round pick to it. And we actually get a decent offer from the Knicks getting Mitchell Robinson, so we do also get Burks as well, which isn't a bad pickup. But anything to get off his contract is not, in my opinion, I'm thinking he's probably going to take his player option. So he's going to be on the books till next season as well, so getting him off the books now is a good idea. So off the rip, we got rid of two of the biggest sort of downfalls, I think, for Detroit is getting up cap space. Right there, I also get a trade for the Spurs first round pick next year. If you guys don't know, the Spurs always suck in 2K now. So we get a nice, maybe, hopefully a good first round pick. And right there, I make another trade for a future starting shooting guard for us, hopefully, in Gary Trent Jr. So 3, 4 really good trades. Starting off the video, I think these are going to be really good and helpful for us. Moving forward, I think Gary Trent Jr. develops pretty okay in this game. I know he gets to like the mid to low 80s, which is pretty good. And he signs for pretty cheap sometimes. So we have Sadiq, Jimmy Grant still. I'm definitely going to be looking at offers for Jeremy Grant. I mean, he has a pretty big contract, and in real life, he's played his, potential will go up and up and up and up and up and up with getting him some minutes. So I like this team so far. It's not bad. I am definitely gonna have to get a new coach next season for Dwayne Casey. He definitely isn't really doing so hot over there in Detroit this year. Really sad what happened to him in Toronto, but I do think Nick Nurse is just definitely a basketball savant, if you will. I think Dwayne Casey's also a pretty smart coach as well, but since this is a 3-year rebuild, I am not showing you guys the halfway through this season stuff, so 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh wait, no, I actually wanted to show you guys a trade I did, and it's for Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant getting traded to the Wizards. For this trade, they offered me this trade, guys. They wanted to give me Rory Hachimura, and you guys know me, I love budgeting, I love budget balling, and even though Jeremy Grant is actually playing pretty well for us, as you can see, he's even shooting pretty efficient, but Rory Hachimura is also shooting pretty efficient as well, so if I could, up his minutes, maybe he can perform somewhat of what Jeremy Grant is doing, but on a very, very, very much cheaper contract. As you can see there, a 3-year deal. This is a 3-year rebuild. Perfect timing. I think that 20 mil is going to really hurt us in the long run, trying to get, bigger, better superstars. So I think this is good for us getting off cap size. They also offer us Dylan Brooks, can be a good bench piece for us for this year, and then trade bait for next year in the offseason. I think it's a good idea. So yeah, a lot of trades happening so far this year, but like I said, I'm not going to be showing the halfways because it is a 3-year rebuild. A lot of time to kill. So as the first year goes on, nothing too out of the ordinary. We do get I think it was Nikola Jokic as the MVP. I think that's one of the first times for me for that happening. But we actually, guess what? We make the playoffs. We are a 7th seed, which isn't bad actually. I have no idea how we made the playoffs. I think our team is very deep for 2K. I guess mid 70s is usually a pretty good bench for 2K, especially when you're running a 9-man rotation, which some teams don't do that. But Gary Trent Jr., like I said, he gets up pretty high, and overall, if you play him well and you start him, Mitchell Robinson is, I have no idea how this happened. I think once you get Mitchell Robinson out of the Knicks, he starts playing a lot better, and he also just plays really good in 2K sometimes in simulations, so that's really cool. Killian Hayes, everyone is playing good, so I can kind of see how we are a playoff team, but I'm still very, 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 very surprised at that. But Gary, I'm very happy about Gary. Let's see, we are going up against the Boston Celtics. My God, this is, it could definitely go one way or the other. I definitely have faith that we can maybe take a game or two. Or just get absolutely swept. I apologize, guys. Actually, I don't apologize. This would probably what would happen in real life as well. I mean, Boston is still a good team, even though they are struggling right now in the real life. But in 2K, they are always a powerhouse. So, dang. Well, with that being said, I guess we could just sort of simulate the rest of the season. I'm terrified of the Pelicans when I do long-time rebuilds because the Pelicans always do really good, but wow, they get punched out by the Lakers. And the Atlanta Hawks upset the number 1 seed. Come on, Hawks fans. Oh, the 76ers. Wow, okay. The 76ers hurt me from my last video from last night about not being a title contender. They go on in 2K and win a title, that's pretty sick. In the draft lottery now, and we actually have very good odds for getting the number 1 overall pick. And guess what? Drumroll please. But we make it. We finally get a number 1 overall pick. If you guys have been watching a lot of my 2K rebuild series, you guys know I rarely ever get the number 1 pick, and I finally get it now. But you guys know I could get Cade Cunningham, who he really has great potential in 2K. Like, he can get up to like almost 90 overall in the first couple seasons if you develop them right, obviously. But right there, you guys see that man. The Kings will offer me De'Aaron Fox for the number 1 overall pick. Guys, that is so tempting. Oh my goodness. We get Sabonis as well. A lot of really tempting trades. Devin Booker. I feel like I try to get Devin Booker in every video, and I feel like he always gets traded in all my rebuilds, but that would also be a really good pickup. But man, that Sacramento Kings pick is actually, this is kind of a realistic trade because, man, I mean, De'Aaron could get mad at the Kings. Maybe the Kings new entire rebuild, getting the number 1 overall pick with a good young, more of like a new age, bigger point guard, so like Ben Simmons might be the move for them. So I don't really want Tyrese Halliburton because I already have Gary Trent Jr. So if I can just do this trade straight up for, nearly a 90 overall player who's super young, athletic, great defender, I'm gonna do it. And they take it. So guess what? We now have on the Detroit Pistons De'Aaron Fox, and he might be maybe the best player. Well, he definitely is right now, but maybe moving forward, who knows? I think that's a really good start to our new second year. Technically our first whole year, but wow, that's a good start for sure. Also, getting back into the draft, actually. Getting rid of Sekou Diombia, which again, a player who I don't really see in the future of my team, with Dylan Brooks, who has a big time contract who I can trade because he's obviously a big time contract guy. I don't really need that coming off the bench. And I get the number 4 pick, so now I'm back in the draft in a top 5 pick. So your boy's making money moves, guys. This is definitely not a very realistic rebuild for sure. Taking a look who's around still. We have Jonathan there, and also Suggs is there still as well, but we have Dunn, and we have Hayes at the guard positions. We do need to back up 2, maybe. We still have to trade Al Horford. You know what? What I think I'm gonna do is, since I need to back up 2, I might make Killian Hayes a shooting guard, and then draft Suggs, because you guys know Suggs really develops really well in 2K. Oh man, I don't know. Josh Christopher, Cam. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Barnes is actually pretty good too. Now I'm getting Suggs. Yeah, I know what Suggs turns into. I know how to develop him really well. I'm gonna make Killian Hayes a 2 guard, which actually might make him go up an overall or 2 if I do that. But that's a good idea. And then Al Horford, obviously, I'm just gonna get rid of with the best offer right here. We get like $26 million back from this trade. It's pretty funny. Definitely a good trade, just to get him off the books and getting a pick too, which is kind of nice. So as you can see, we do have Killian Hayes here, and I'm just gonna switch him over to a 2 guard, and he actually goes up 2 overall. Well, I guess 1 overall technically, but wow, that's awesome. So because he is 6'5", he has a very combo guard, ball handling scorer, so that's pretty good. I think my team's looking really good, guys. We do have Jaleel. I might make a trade for at some point in time. But since Gafford has such a good contract, like you guys know, I always get Gafford in my videos, and he always gets pissed off at me for no reason. It's kind of funny, but we are now in free agency, guys. And obviously, there are big boy names like Kawhi and DeMar and all these guys, but I think I'm going to try and hold off to get a star for next season. I think even if we did get Kawhi this year, we wouldn't be good enough. I think Kawhi and De'Aaron isn't as, spicy as a free agent signing. That would really help us a lot. So, even though we do have the cap space to sign, a big time boy like Kawhi Leonard, and I'm gonna try to, obviously. I think I'm still gonna try. I'm not stupid, but I don't think it's really gonna be as helpful for us as to just start building a foundation for a team. Oh my god, yeah. See, we're tied in interest, but I think he's still going to take the Clippers over us. That's very realistic. Okay, let's try DeMar then. Oh, actually, Otto Porter Jr. actually wouldn't be a bad option either. Just a good 3-and-D player. I'm just going to offer DeMar DeRozan a 1-year deal, see if he'll take it. Just a flat 30 mil. I don't want the trade clause on because I might trade him if I do sign him. Yeah, he wanted a long-term deal, which makes sense. Obviously, him being an older player makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's also try to get Otto. If I can get Otto for 1 year, just for a rental till next year, till we can sign someone else, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Darn. Okay, well, that makes sense. And then DeMar, yeah, he wants a long-term deal, so I'll take Otto. That's an L. That's our first L of the entire video. It's not bad. Well, second L if you count the playoffs, but we all sort of saw that coming. So we're building a really good foundation right now for our team. We have a lot of good young players. We're just waiting for them to develop, and then hopefully at the end of next season, well, maybe even technically the start of next season, we sign, there's a Luka, there's KD, there's James Harden. There's a lot of really good players who are free agents next year. So hopefully we can snag someone like that. Taking a look at some other sort of pieces that we need. I'm just going to simulate through this stuff and sort of show you guys the end group here. Oh, actually, this is actually interesting. Mitchell Robinson does not want to resign with us. So I don't know why. He's averaging the best numbers he's ever had ever, but he doesn't want to resign. So hey, if you don't want to resign with us, your booty is getting traded. And I tried to make the trade happen for DeAndre Ayton, guys. And guess what? The Suns accept the offer for DeAndre Ayton. Are you kidding me? For some reason, Mitchell Robinson didn't want to stay another year. And obviously, if this is a 3-year rebuild, he's not going to be on the books for next year. So if he's not going to be on the team next year, I'm going to trade him right now. So with that being said, if he's not going to stick around, your boy's got to go. And I traded him for a lot of picks and to get DeAndre Ayton. So now we have Ayton and De'Aaron Fox. Now imagine if we do get a really good player this offseason. I think we have a really good chance at a title run. So right now we have De'Aaron Fox, Gary Trent Jr. as our backcourt guys. Pretty nice so far. Otto Porter Jr., Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton. Now you guys gonna tell me this is a very solid playoff team, in my opinion. Very, very, very solid. And on our bench, a lot of offense. This is definitely not the sort of Detroit basketball team of the 80s. This is definitely a very offensive heavy team, I can see. But definitely not bad. I really like the team actually as of right now. I'm just trying to think of what player would be a nice fit for us. Maybe like Jimmy Butler would be good adding some defense. Oh. No, guys, I am not cheating. Well, maybe this is a cheat, and maybe it'll make De'Aaron play better. I like De'Aaron with his longer hair, so I always make De'Aaron have his longer hair. I think that'll give us a little extra boost for a good season, so let's cross our fingers to get some good luck this year. 3, 2, 1, boom. As you can see, we have vastly improved. Well, maybe not a lot, but pretty good amount. We are the 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, not, well, yeah, we are 4, actually. We are the 4th seed, so we go up 3 positions, which isn't bad. And we're going up against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets, who are now in the playoff hunt. As you can see, the NBA is vastly different right now. Although the Lakers are still the 2nd seed, there are a lot of new up-and-coming teams like the Memphis Grizzlies at the 1 seed. Boston's the 1 seed now. The Hornets are in the playoffs. The Hawks are pretty good this year as well. It's looking pretty rough, so we have LaMelo, Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier, PJ Washington looking good. Oh my god. Yo, they signed Lonzo. That's dope. I didn't even need to do it myself. They got the Ball brothers. Oh my god. Wait. Yo. Dude, if LeVar Ball is correct and Lonzo and LaMelo are on the same team, they should win a title this year, right? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. LeVar, no. Okay. Phew. Okay, yeah, LeVar, you almost got me. Jesus. Okay. Oh wait, I just noticed the Bucks were the 8th seed. What the heck, guys? I just noticed that just now. The Milwaukee Bucks. They still have Giannis and Middleton. That's, jeez. 2K is crazy sometimes, it seems. That's wild. And even the Brooklyn Nets are a low seed as well. That's definitely not supposed to happen, I feel. Interesting. Well, we have Orlando, the Nets, Memphis, Dallas. Oh wow, the Lakers also got beat pretty bad by Denver. Let's see if we can get some luck against Boston, though. Okay, we get game 1. Game 2. Oh, please no. Yes, there we go, baby. Yeah, okay, yo. Conference finals, okay. I mean, if I do win a title here, I obviously will try to go back-to-back. And if we do win a title, I'll guarantee we go back-to-back. Are you kidding me? We have so much cap space, I feel we can definitely sign another superstar after this year and still having a great team. Wow, we played really good. That's crazy. Gary Trent Jr., you know for a fact, he's just, anytime he gets the ball, he's chucking it up for a shot. He's not really passing. He's just a good defender, good shooter. That's all we need. So we have the Pelicans and the Denver, Dallas very solid team. I don't know how they got such a low seeding. For some reason, it doesn't make any sense, but let's see what we can do. Okay, lose game 1. No way. If we lose here, I'll make a coach setting. No way we lose this. Come on. No way. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? I might just simulate. Yeah. There's no way. Guys, they're a 390 overall plus team. And they're the 7th seed. How does that make any sense, yo? I do not think De'Aaron and Aiden in real life could pull off this sort of upset. This team is really good, and that's for sure. They're definitely a team, even in real life, who's terrifying. They could definitely win, 2-3 championships in a row if everything works out right for them and they get the right, bench pieces. That's definitely no fair. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. We played terrible, and you know what? I think we probably just deserve to lose. And I'm just gonna simulate the game. Yeah. So we swept Boston, but we could not defeat the Brooklyn Nets, sadly. But you know what? That makes a lot of sense. That's very realistic, and I'm actually proud of 2K not letting us win this series, because if they did, I would actually probably start laughing, because there's no way we're better than this team. This team's actually really good. They're going up against the Dallas Mavericks with Luka, and I'm assuming KP is still there. Okay. See, I don't feel as bad anymore. We lost to the NBA champions. I'm not in a bad mood. That is what probably should have happened, if I'm being honest. Darn it. Okay, well, as lucky for you guys, this is a 3-year rebuild, so we're going into 1 more year. And if I could at least leave Detroit in a upward direction in their team, even if we don't win a title, I will feel very, very, very happy and accomplished that we did something this year. So, getting our cap scenario all situated, trying to make cap space right now. So we have 13 million plus an added 20 million. As you can see from the left-hand side, we're getting plus 20 million. So we have 33 million in cap space next year. Let's take a look. Since we don't have a draft pick, I sort of just simulated past it. There's Steph Curry. Okay, we don't need that. There's Luka, Harden. Oh my god. Bradley Beal, Shea. We don't need... Jimmy Butler's there. Okay. Dang. Michael Porter Jr. Ooh. You guys know I love him in 2K. In my team. Dang, okay. I mean, I could trade like De'Aaron Fox and then sign like Curry or someone like that, or maybe just make Gary Trent Jr. a bench player and start Harden over him. But I mean, I think getting a better small forward is what we really need, and I don't really have enough cap space to get like a Kevin Durant, because I did obviously, I have a lot of money saved in for Ayton and Fox, and then I also had to extend Gary Trent Jr., so a lot of money is sort of tied off with all those guys. There's Jimmy Butler, and I'm gonna offer him a contract. I think getting better defense is what we really need in Detroit right now. I think maturity and in leadership is what we need. I think Jimmy Butler could definitely bring that sort of Miami Heat basketball style like they did last year to Detroit for this year. And if that doesn't work, which would be very sad, I'm gonna try to get Michael Porter Jr. He is a restricted free agent though, so he might just get re-signed, which is really sad. And if that happens, I don't know, maybe just the next best sort of small forward player I think would really help out as well. Mikal Bridges, let's see, A- defense. So I think just the fact that he has an A- perimeter defense is what I'm going to sign him for. So again, he is also a restricted free agent, so if I don't get lucky with Jimmy, I'm going to try those guys. And as you can see, I didn't get lucky, but I did get Jimmy, so probably the best case scenario for us. So we have now Jimmy Butler, De'Aaron Fox, DeAndre Ayton, Gary Trent Jr. That's not bad. In my opinion, that's a pretty good little basketball trio we got going on. Just letting you guys see the new team here. Well, same team, just adding Jimmy. I think this is maybe the best team I could have made. Unless maybe, again, if I traded like De'Aaron Fox for like a better player, like a small forward, and then assigned like Curry or someone. But I like this team. I really like this team. I think we're very good all around, and I guess we're just gonna have to see in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ba-boom. End of the final year. We are the 3rd seed. Luka wins back-to-back Blazers get Rookie of the Year. That's kind of funny. Blazers always suck in 2K rebuilds. Oh my god, LaMelo. Averaging 30 points per game. That's terrifying. And Coach of the Year was actually Dwayne Casey, but not for me, because I actually signed Jason Kidd as our head coach. So that's not our Dwayne Casey. That's funny. Aiden finally gets on an All-NBA team, which is really nice. Oh man, okay. So we are going up against the Hornets again. Wow, okay, so they might be maybe our rival team this year. Man, if you look at the West, dude, there's like no teams that are really there anymore. It's all Minnesota, Memphis, Pelicans, Dallas, like, that's crazy. Anyways, trying to make it past the first round here, which I think, oh wait. You know what, I'm actually going to make a coach setting, and I end up making a coach setting. Coach settings are just are good for just securing victories. I think they help out a lot, so if you're someone in 2K who does a lot of rebuilds, definitely make sure you do coach settings for your playoff matchups, because it actually does help out a lot, as you guys see there. Boom. We are going against the Philadelphia 76ers, though, the team that also won a title this year, I think, didn't they? No, they didn't. Who won it? I don't remember. I know it was Brooklyn, but it was before Brooklyn. I don't remember. Anyways, looking up at the other matchups, the Boston Celtics get upset in the first round, which that would be something that Boston did, and just get 1-8 by a team. And oh my, that also happened in the West. Wow, so both the East and the West got upsets in their first seed, 8 seed matchups. Wow, that's crazy. Well, good on the Warriors. They still have Clay and Steph and their boys. That's wild. But yeah, we have these games which I'm pretty confident that we can do. Oh my god, no way. Well, as you can see, I do a coach setting here. And we win game 3. Come on, game 4. Oh no. Guys, no way. Embiid, please. Oh my god, game 7. Well, you can't win them all. I think I'm definitely positive in my rebuilds record-wise, but we oh my god, DeAndre, dude. 1 for 17. Embiid sunned DeAndre in this final game 7. My god, and he was their best player. DeAndre, come on, man. Well, I can't be mad at that. You know, we did our best, the best we could. You know, Jimmy Butler was a good addition. I think it was a good idea, but man, nothing we could do. Hopefully they win a title. Oh my god, they get swept by the Pelicans, dude. Like, that's how it is. It's either you get, you know, upset or blindsided by a team like this, or the Pelicans come, and when the Pelicans, you know, the further down you go in a rebuild, the better and better the Pelicans get, and they're just the best team further down the line. But look at this team: De'Aaron, Jimmy, Ayton, Gary Trent Jr. Like, dude, and a deep bench. How did we lose that series? De'Aaron played out of his mind in the playoffs, man. He played really good, and he was shooting